Have you ever wondered who caused the Bite of 87? Bite of 87 is a famous incident in Fnaf franchise. Since the first game came out, in a Fnaf 1 phone call we were told by the phone guy that the animatronics used to walk around during the day until there was the Bite of 87.
They used to be allowed to walk around during the day too, but then there was the Bite of 87. Yeah. It's amazing that the human body can live without the frontal lobe, you know? Now, concerning your safety, the only real risk to you as a night watchman here, if any, is the fact that these characters, if they happen to see you after hours, probably won't recognize you as a person. They'll most likely see you as a metal endoskeleton without its costume.
Since the second game takes place in 1987, we can conclude that the bite occurred at the FNAF 2 location with both old and new animatronics. Now, after beating Night 6 of FNAF 2, we see that the new animatronics are going to be scrapped because of possible malfunctions, and the older models are going to be refurbished and used in the FNAF 1 location, since the newspaper mentioned that the next location is going to be with a smaller budget. This perfectly matches FNAF 1's location since it's generally smaller than the FNAF 2 location and we do not see toy animatronics anywhere. Now, with that in mind, we can conclude that one of the toy animatronics did the bite, but which one? We'd be going to the list of possible candidates, but since Foxy is out of order we can include him too. Since in the book The Week Before focuses on Phone Guy living his last week before dying to animatronics on Night 4, he states that Foxy was always out of order. Now, since the bite happened in 1987 with toy animatronics still present, we can also hear that toy animatronics were tampered with one night, and they started becoming more aggressive with the staff and
Hello. Hey there, Night 4. I told you to get the hang of it. Okay, so just to update you, there's been somewhat of an investigation going on. We may end up having to close for a few days. I don't know. I want to emphasize, though, that it's really just a precaution. Fazbear Entertainment denies any wrongdoing. These things happen sometimes. It'll all get sorted out in a few days. Just keep an eye on things, and I'll keep you posted. Just as a side note, though, try to avoid eye contact with any of the animatronics tonight if you can. Someone may have tampered with their facial recognition systems. We're not sure. But the characters have been acting very unusual, almost aggressive toward the staff. They interact with the kids just fine, but when they encounter an adult, they just stare. Anyway, hang tight. It will all pass. Good night.
Adults. And if we see the jump scare animation for Mangle, we can list her as the most likely candidate, since the jump scares of other toys don't imply they bite you like Mangle does, or either the other likely candidate is Foxy as mentioned earlier. In The Week Before he is implied to have bitten someone. It is quoted, "As far as you know he's never bitten any kids." Now we can also rule out the withered animatronics since they accept Freddy, Foxy and Mangle. Yes, I'm counting Mangle because she is later addition to the crew, because we can see her in the girls' room in Afton's house and she has here extra head also present. Now we have with Foxy and Freddy, their attack animations suggest they are very aggressive, but we only see Freddy biting in withered Freddy jump scare and in FNAF 1 when attacking from the right side, but nowhere do we see Foxy biting. Since the toy animatronics are scrapped and Mangle is supposed to represent toy Foxy, we can rule out Foxy and Freddy from this. So in conclusion, we can rule out that Mangle is definitely the culprit of the bite, her attack animation and the fact that she can get on the selling of the office if you don't put the Freddy mask on time, as well as the fact that she was part of the toys that were scrapped. This all points out to her and sound very logical. If you disagree, feel free to tell me, and also if you agree, leave the thumbs up. Hope you enjoyed this video. Write your suggestions in the comments.
See you on the flip side.